popping, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we have some more news. This is some numbskull news, and it is about their rubber duck line. I do have one of these on the way. It is a Deku duck, and I will be taking a look at that. But they do make these ducks limited to 300 pieces each. No, 3,000, not 300. So they are quite expensive, being 20 to 30 pounds per duck. But we do have an Iron Maiden duck here, which is super detailed. It looks really cool. It looks like the album cover. He has the robot parts, the gun, and I like how they still have the duck sort of base model. Even with all this detail around it, they are still sticking close with their ducks. And the packaging for these is really cool as well. They come in little bathtubs. They've collaborated with Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, My Hero. I do believe they've collaborated with Resident Evil, Borderlands. Pretty much anything you can think of, they've collabed with, and I think that's just amazing. And I can't wait to see what else they have. This one is a really cool one. I like the hair on this duck, but this one looks more duck-like than the last one because of the beak and the yellow sort of flippers or wings or whatever you want to call it. He does have tattoos around them, and he is covered in blood. And even though they're ducks and they look like child's toys, they're not afraid to go with gory characters, gore and sort of gross and disgusting and bloody characters, and I like that. Even though we have a very big contrast here with Dungeons and Dragons the cartoon. I like the wizard. The wizard looks cool. He is reaching into his hat, and they do this sort of really cool design choice where they have a glowing white sort of paint on the body to make it look like the white section is actually glowing when it's not. And I think that's really cool. It is all just paint and visual effects on the duck itself using colors and color techniques to make it look like it's glowing and that it's shiny when it's not, and I really like that detailing. We have some glasses here, we have some robes. Pretty much just a cool looking duck, not much else to it. However, I much prefer the rogue to the wizard. I much prefer the purple sort of color scheme, the dark purple hood and the lighter purple outfit with the green belt. I like the green belt because it contrasts a lot, and they give these ducks a lot of emotion. They're not afraid to shy away from creating new molds with these characters, with her holding up the hood. And I like that. Most companies would just shy away from making new molds and try and make characters with old molds. But with this, they can't really do that because each duck looks different from the last. None of them look the same. And you can get like a little collection or a stack of these ducks. They're not too popular collectibles either. And with them only being limited to 3,000, they will get quite expensive once they have been released and are now on the second-hand market. We also have Kratos for God of War Ragnarok, and we do have Boy. I forgot his name. I think he's like Aaron or Aros or something. But I do like the kid. But Kratos just looks funny to me. The little duck beak yelling with a beard. It looks adorable, and I do kind of want to get Kratos. I like his swords as well with the chains. These just look really detailed, and Boy looks really sort of determined with his arrow. He looks really smug, which I do believe he is in the game. I've never played God of War. I do apologize, but I've never played it out of a PlayStation. But these ducks are just really cool, and I love them a lot. I want to get some more. I am hoping to get a Crash Bandicoot one at some point, because Crash Bandicoot is a really good game, and it does mean a lot to me because I did used to play it on the PS2, so it is very nostalgic to me. But moving on to this one, I think this one's really cool. I don't know who the character is, but the hair's cool. It looks evil. It's got like a maniacal laugh. It's pulling out a katana, and it's got like a snake skin jacket, some tattoos on its chest, and an eye patch. He looks really badass. I don't know who he is, but it's a really badass looking duck, and I really like these designs. They're really cool, and I do want to get more of them. But other than that, hope you enjoyed. See you all next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye.